How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. Costway sent me this foot massager, so today I'm gonna try to be as impartial as possible to review this. Now, I have reviewed one other foot massager before, and that one tended to be so strong that it almost crushed my feet. Let's turn it on. Heat mode on, heat mode off, intensity level 1, 2, 3, program 1, 2, 3, 4. Timer can switch from 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, or 30 minutes. Well, if you're gonna use this, you gotta stick your feet in, and let's turn this thing on. Set the intensity to the highest. Mode 1 is a little light to me, but when I change it to mode 2, it does a little bit more squeezing of your feet. Mode 3, it doesn't do any squeezing at all. And then mode 4 just does squeezing only with the little air bellows that's inside. And you can also turn the heat on and off, like so. When the lights are on, the heat's on. It's a little bit on the light side in terms of the massage feel. There are essentially two main functions inside this massager. There is this little nubby foot thing that's right underneath your foot. It's really hard to see with these inserts over here. You put your feet in, and there's also these air bellow things that fills up with air and it squeezes your feet down. I tried other foot massagers before, and most of the time they do these rolling action. This one is different. It has a bed of nubs. Kind of think of my fingers like the bed of nubs, and it kind of moves it in a circular fashion like this. You can see how this might be different than the roller version, because when I tried that one in other versions of foot massagers, they tended to be a little bit stronger. It comes with a simple remote. It uses 2 AAA batteries. The remote is actually pretty useful because you don't want to reach down and push these buttons all the time. I'm going to stick my foot here so you can kind of see the sizing of this thing. I am size 9.5 or so, and if I stick my fingers in between at the bottom end, there's another inch left. This foot massager can fit up to a men's size 12. I always took it for granted that my feet mostly fit any kind of foot massager device, but some people have really big feet and they need some kind of really big foot massager. So if you have size 14 shoes, well, you can't use something like this. Let me show you guys what this looks like as it's operating. Now we can remove one of the little insert thing here just in case you get it dirty. If you have sweaty feet, there's a little Velcro thing here. Here's the shoe, inside out. And if I turn it on, you can kind of see what's going on in there. These 2 nubs go at your heel. There's 4 nubs here in the middle of your arch and 3 more right here. I'm gonna turn the program into the bellow mode only. Now it's gonna fill it up again. You can see the bellows pushing down on your feet if my feet were in there. And it holds it. So I'm going to change the program to the combination where it moves the bottom and also does the bellow thing. Normally I won't open these products up, but I think it's going to look very interesting if I do, just to check out that massage area for your feet and possibly just kind of take a look inside. So let me go ahead and open this thing up. These little bands holds the feet towards the toes. Now we can take it apart. All right, I'm just gonna open one side of it just to check things out. So here's your bellow thing. Oops, oh my gosh, I hurt myself. We see the air go in here to 2 bellows. Only one controls both bellows. And it's a little bit strange to use white for this left side and black rubber on this other side, on the right side foot here. Oh no, there's a difference here because they're not symmetrical over here. I got a Band-Aid on me now. Let's take a look at this. Oh, interesting. So this motor just keeps on turning to massage the front of your foot, and this guy moves front and back to massage the back. It seems like this guy right here doesn't really move at all. So let me turn this thing on. Turn on. This is program 2 now. We'll stick my foot on here. My foot moves back and forth, right? It needs to stay put in order to get massage. The front bellow really needs to hold my foot in place. You got the bellow over here. At the bottom of the left front foot, you can see the motor. This is the air pumping motor for these bellows over here. That's actually all I wanted to know, just what the shape of this thing looks like with the little covers off, and you have to open this up in order to figure that out. It looks interesting, so I'm gonna put it back together and give you my final thoughts. I've had 2 other foot massagers before. One of them doesn't have this air bellow thing. It's just one big roller and you just try to push your feet against it. You have to use a little bit of work because you gotta stand on top of it in order to get enough pressure to push against your feet. The gripe I have with this one is that underneath the center of your feet, it's not the rolling action. It's just kind of going back and forth like this. So I feel like the pressure is not high enough. I prefer to have the massager that is way too strong, and I'll just dial it down myself to a pressure level that I am comfortable with. I rather it being stronger than I need rather than it feeling not strong enough. Now, if you don't like your massager to be too strong, then yes, I can see how you may want to get something like this. And if you do, check out my Amazon affiliate link down in the video description below. The remote over here is a very simple infrared one. You gotta point it towards this thing in order to work. I hope you guys enjoyed this review video and getting a look deep inside this thing, because I always wanted to do it, and now it's on glorious YouTube for you to check out. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.